All right, we finally ready to get this ball
We're
rolling.
finally, yes, we're finally ready.
Beautiful.
Can you hear me and Trevor?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Nick, what's your character name?
Buddy?
Little buddy.
Buddy?
Buddy Shakespeare.
Buddy Shakespeare. That's a hell of a name.
Sure is. So, buddy, you wake up in a lavishly adorned room
Okay.
with nice oiled leather chairs, nice roaring fire, and you feel like you just woke up from a nap and all your friends have just left you.
Okay.
As you decide to get up and go and look for them, putrid smoke starts coming from the floor, and it's engulfing you. And a man-shaped, like grayish, blackish, purplish blob in human form stands in front of you and says, "You wish to join your friends, don't you?" Reaches out.
Fight him off, I guess.
Okay. Give me a strength roll. So you go grab my dice. I'm kind of pinned at the moment.
Strength is. How do I do that?
Whatever your strength is, you want to roll. You
No,
want to get under it.
I got 12. Which I think you. This last thing is like Stoopy Doopy success. So it's 30 and 5. That my 5 is.
You what? You use your patience.
I'm 65.
Yeah.
That is exactly a
Wow.
fighting success.
Okay, so you reach up and grab the putrid hand that's on your throat. As you're yanking it off of your neck, you notice that it looks like a human hand, and it's missing its ring finger.
Okay.
And you throw it off of you, and he says, "What's your name again?"
Buddy.
Hey, buddy. You're stronger than I remember. And then he punches you in the gut anyway.
Okay.
And you just black out. And as that's happening, you hear a loud crash. And as that happens, you realize that you aren't in a room. You're actually in the back of a carriage on your way to a manor. Now, this manor was mentioned in a letter you received a couple weeks ago, and what is inside the letter it is implying that you had a distant relative that's reaching out to you that wants to reconnect with you and potentially give you some sort of inheritance.
Okay.
So as this,
Sweet.
so you wake up in this chariot, and you are now arriving at your destination. And you step outside of your chariot here, and you're standing in front of a very large mansion. This area, it's 1965 San Francisco. Think of Bay Area. You're in rural area though. You're not in the city. So there's like trees all over the place. The way I described it last week was, the part in
Isn't the Winchester Manor out there?
I don't know.
Bay Area?
Well, maybe I can retroactively fit that to be this thing.
Anyway,
So after that, uh, sorry, Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. What do you got?
He's
Just trying to speak to Discord. Okay. Okay. So you step out, and what it is, the scene in Big Fish when he goes to the city, like in the middle of the woods. It's kind of like that. Totally normal though, like your regular California town. It is a little rural. You step out in front of a mansion, and you know instantly this is where you're supposed to be. At the end of the long street, there's a big, like, semicircle way, and that's where you parked with the chariot, and you step out. And as you step out, you see a guy pushing a broom in front of the house.
the guy pushing the whip.
Just a guy.
Okay, I've gotten him all invited and everything. Does he need to join the Discord right now? Actually, now that we've done that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to finish with it. Now you Okay, so you're in front of the mansion, you see a man, you know you need to go to the mansion. What do you
I guess I approach the broom pusher.
And?
Greet him. Excuse me, sir.
Well, hello. How are you today?
I'm just fine. I'm trying to get inside the mansion.
Oh, so you're looking for your friends.
Oh,
Well, they arrived in a chariot just like you did.
I'm sorry. We're assuming that we're all friends, or because I don't.
This person does. So you're saying it to me. Yeah, okay, well, they're not your friends. It's kind of weird you guys all showed up in a chariot together.
I don't know about other people. I'm supposed to get an inheritance or something.
Okay, well,
It's a long story. I don't remember anything. I'll tell you. Got the chimney sweep.
well, if you don't remember much, maybe you do know who lives here.
I was hoping you would tell me that. I have no idea.
Well, I service all the houses around these parts. I do all sorts of maintenance, but right, everybody calls me Gus the Chimney Sweep because apparently I can sweep chimneys pretty good.
Well, I'm Buddy the janitor, and I motion to my suit, and it's work pants, work shirt, work boots, and I have a tool belt.
You guys should start a business together.
So I like the cut of your jib, buddy.
Buddy and Gus.
Anyway, yeah, this is an old manor. I don't even know who used to live here. All I know is that it's been abandoned for the past.
We're outside of it right now. He's sweeping outside
Yes.
of the manor. Okay, he's like, well, I guess I'll go in.
Yeah, they seem to go in. They seem to know who had the deed, and all I know is that it's people have been talking about it being haunted for years. People talk about how they can hear little feet scurrying around, like there's dead children, ghosts, and whatnot. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but
I don't know about ghost children, but I don't know about any of that. I'm gonna knock on the door.
well, good luck, man. Well, yeah, you're servicing the town. You'll see. So take care.
Thank you, Gus. You chimney sweep.
So you go to the front door, and as Gus walks away, you notice that your chariot driver is actually standing in front of the door, holding it open for you. And it's a tall, lanky, really stringy, just really tall, lanky guy with a skullet and long white hair. And he's got really gross looking tufts of hair. It's a lot like Griff. Honestly, he looks a lot like Griff. But yeah, his bald parts are real gross looking. And he just has a real weird look about this guy. And he says, "Well,
What was your name?
I was Lang.
Mr. Lang. Thank you, Mr. Lang. Are you okay?
Your friends are waiting. I am fine." So he ushers you in, and he says, "Would you like a refreshment?
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Are you sure?"
Sure.
Okay. So he ushers you into the room. So let me show you real quick.
Hey, what mic are you guys using?
My rock band.
What?
What? The rock band.
It's real bad. It's really hard to understand you guys.
No.
Is it me that you can't understand?
No, it's kind of everyone depending on like if you're like yelling, we can hear you pretty well, but if you're talking at a normal volume, it just sounds like robot noises.
Wow, it was a ways away from us. Now it's
Not really.
really? Those.
It like just yeah, maybe turn off the automatic noise gate thing or something. I don't know.
Not even be using.
It sounds awful. Like you're underwater. Like we can just barely make out what you're saying.
Yeah, how about now?
Oh my gosh, so much better.
Okay, we were on the wrong mic.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, now that it's in front of me, here, let's put it back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, infinitely better.
Oh, okay, great.
Can you hear me now?
Oh
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. It was using your laptop mic?
Yeah, I plugged it in after I just did it.
Okay.
It's not that.
That is like when I upload this, you should watch the video and then skip like into it so you can see how awful that sounded. It was I was going to be like we might want to pack this up. Like this is bad. So
Okay.
no, this is
earlier, but whatever.
well,
I was thinking that.
you were in the middle of it plus we already did that part, so it's fine.
Am I still okay over here?
Yeah. Like you're a little quiet, but we can hear you.
Great.
So it's fine.
Okay, so this is the basically interior of the mansion. As you are led into you are led into from here is the front door. He leads you in right here. Mr. Lang does. This house is just covered in dust and cobwebs. There are pictures on the wall. There's rugs. Like this is obviously a furnished house, and it's been somewhat maintained. Like it's not been abandoned. You can tell. So you go into the parlor here, and as you're doing that, you meet 3 other people.
Are you going to play this music at all, Connor?
I did this music.
Oh, I don't.
Just that.
Okay.
You mean?
Well, we can't hear you. We can't hear your Spotify for some reason.
Turn it down. We have muted it.
Oh, no. I know why. It's
because you need to follow it.
It's because I need to follow it. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Run into these 3 people. These 3 yahoos. Yeah. Everybody introduce yourself. Mr. Lang says, I'll have your drinks shortly, and walks away.
Mr. Lang.
So,
Thank you.
I've been waiting for a week, Mr. Lang.
As Gus starts walking in.
You mean Buddy?
Yeah.
Or is Gus coming in too?
Buddy. Gus, sorry. Buddy.
Gus is the chimney sweep outside that worked here for a long time, but straining his head like no information.
No, he just works in the town. He doesn't work at the mansion.
But he's sweeping outside the mansion?
He's a chimney sweep. He's not a street sweep. He's walking from one house to the other. He just walks by the place.
Hangs out. I don't know.
So, everyone give a quick little
Anyway.
detail of who you are.
How you doing, buddy?
Hi.
I walk up and I stick out my hand to firmly shake Buddy's hand. How you doing? My name's Stanley.
Do you know that his name's Buddy already, or you?
No, I.
Buddy from New York.
Yep. No, I'm just saying. Hey, buddy, how's it going? My name's Stanley.
Hi, Stanley. How did you know that my name was Buddy?
Oh, no shit. Your name's Buddy. That's crazy. I was just saying, buddy, like, hey, buddy.
I'm just kidding. That's why my name's Buddy. That's perfect.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. I love this guy.
So, what does Stanley look like?
Stanley is a tall, handsome man who's rather skinny. He's got almost rodent-like features. He's got like a narrow face.
Yeah.
He looks kind of sneaky.
You said you were very handsome.
Well, I did. It's because I thought 70 was very handsome. Then I realized it's not. It's like it's above average, but it's not like crazy or anything. He's good looking.
I got like an Adam Driver vibe.
Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, not as thick as Adam Driver is. Like a lot skinnier, but yeah.
Adrian Brody vibe.
Yes, Adrian Brody vibe is exactly the vibe that I give off.
Not Predators.
Yes.
Adrian.
Right.
Yeah.
No, the pianist Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody. Yeah. Okay.
They're the same Brody.
Also, you may notice that my accent is gonna vacillate between New York and Boston. I'm supposed to be from Boston, but a Boston accent only works when you say certain words, and so most of the time it's gonna sound like New York.
Boston accent's wicked hard.
It's wicked hard unless you're saying wicked a lot.
Or hard, or car, or Boston yard.
Yep,
Park the car in the garage.
exactly. All that. But I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, I'm Kirk. I'm a tall guy. I'm tall. He looks really tired. Like it kind of maybe smells like alcohol. But yeah, so it's nice to meet you, buddy. Are we related, buddy? Like, are we like, are you family? Like, I'm looking at you, and I don't really think we are family, but you know, my dad got around. I heard my grandpa did too. So,
Embarrassingly, I don't know. We could be.
What do you look like?
What does Buddy look like?
Yeah.
Fairly small, all the way around. Like shorter, skinny. Scrappy is the word I use to describe him. Kind of a gangly beard, kind of unkempt hair, like sandy hair. I was picturing, I don't know the actor's name, but the kid who plays, and I haven't seen it, but the new Captain America in...
Chris Evans?
No, the new
Oh.
kid.
Oh,
Wyatt Russell, but like way ganglier and yeah, like
Okay.
less Hollywoodized.
How old?
Late 20s, early 30s maybe.
Okay. I think we're all about that age range.
Like I said, just like work pants, work shirt, tool belt.
Nice. Okay. Hey, buddy, do you mind if I take a look at your invite here,
Yeah, I just kind of shrug and give it to him.
Connor?
What was your name again?
Does it look? I'm Stanley. My name's Stanley. You can call me Stan. Stan the man, as this guy likes to call me.
And Justin, you cut out when you were introducing yourself. What's your guy's name again?
You cut out again.
Kirk.
Kirk.
Kirk. Kirk.
Yeah.
So James.
Yeah.
It's like juggling a couple of stuff. You grab the
invitation.
Yeah, you grab the invitation and you do a spot hidden on it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
So you look at it and you realize it looks almost like it looks
Looks the same to me.
looks the exact same to you. Like it looks like an identical copy, which is weird because even like the addressed to is it looks like it says your name.
Okay.
And then I guess I look over at whoever Trevor's character is.
Hi, I'm Sandy. Nice to meet you.
Sandy like Sandy Bullock, not like Sandy Koufax.
Yes, I'm old. And you know, I didn't really think far enough ahead to figure out what she looks like because the answer is generic housewife, like in Maud Flanders was actually my thought.
Okay.
Not a square like Maud Flanders.
But she looks like Maud.
Like,
Sure.
just look like a housewife, I'm not a housewife, but that's what the appearance is.
Yeah, so are we related? I don't know. That's another thing about Buddy, is he perpetually looks confused. That's just,
Buddy, that is a real good question, and it's one that we are here to find out, because I don't think so. But I'm willing to see this mystery through to the end, because, frankly, it piques my curiosity.
yeah.
Hey, Kirk and I are about the same height. We might be related.
Me. I don't
Yes, no doubt, that is a telltale mark.
I think a lot of you realize though, since you're close to the same age, a group of you probably aren't related. But that's just a feeling.
Like we all suspect that that's
Yes.
not the case.
How old are you?
Between 25 and 35.
Yeah, between 20. Yeah.
I'm like mid-40s.
Um,
Not accurate.
but a lady never tells.
Indeed.
Okay, so you guys feel acquainted with each other enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I wrote like a whole background, but I'll share it when we're done.
where we left off. Kirk was pulling something off of the top of a bookshelf.
Oh, that's right.
He said Sandy Koufax because my last name is Kovac.
So Nick, so buddy,
Not intentional.
Yeah,
this is a bookshelf.
Yes.
So there's a bookshelf basically on every side. There's some by the fireplace as well. I just didn't draw them in. This is the couch. And yeah, they were pulling a book off of this shelf. It looked like. Okay, so we will continue then. As Kirk was pulling down the book, you kind of just politely held it in your hand while you greeted Buddy, because Kirk's a nice guy, apparently. And then you decide to look at the book. Yeah, what do you do? What do you want? There's a paper inside the book as well.
That was like sticking out, right? The book was paper was okay. I think the first thing you do is just read the title of the book, see if there's a title on it.
Okay, there is. You look at the book, and it is titled "Conquest by Man," and part of it is ripped off, like the cover sheet is ripped off, so you can't tell who wrote it.
Okay. And then I'll pull out the loose piece of paper.
Okay, as you open up the piece of paper, it is a newspaper article
Oh, that's right. We already knew that.
that is really like smudged and worn. But the headline that you can read says something to the lines of "Renowned chemist Paul Miller resigns after occult association." There's still more that you think you could read, but you're just
Miller or Mueller?
Miller.
So not the same name that was on the chemicals, because that was Mueller.
Yeah, that was Mueller.
You are correct that those are two separate names.
Okay,
All right.
All right.
Okay.
just wanted to make sure. But Paul, you said? Paul Miller?
Paul Miller resigns after occult association.
Occult or a cult?
Occult.
Occult. Okay.
Who's Paul Mullen? Is the article?
He's the renowned chemist who resigned.
Oh, yeah.
They also found some chemicals inside that room that had a receipt to them.
We did.
Yes.
Can I, before he does anything silly, can I make sure I stick my finger in the book where where it was stuck in to see if there's anything special on that page?
So you do that, and there is nothing special about the page, but in kind of like looking in the book, you get this feeling that this book is something of value.
Okay. Let's hold on to this book here.
Buddy kind of looks around the room, a little uncomfortable because he has no idea who these people are, really what he's doing there, but looking for something that he could fix or improve. Or what he does. Is there something that like sconce or something that?
No, but you can ask them. You can tell them your bank story and what.
You say, I guess while we wait for Lang or something, something I can do, I can help with. Anything broken? Kind of my thing.
Oh. Yeah, What? Can't hear you, Justin.
Justin, something's going on with your mic.
Shit. Like, wait, mechanic? Like, fix cars? Like, what? Like, you know, electrician? Like, what do you mean by you fix that?
Sorry, bro. I can't.
Fuck me. It's alright. I don't know.
He asked
I gotta
what kind of fix stuff. What kind of stuff do you do to fix?
I don't know. Anything, everything. Mechanical, electrical.
Well, there's over there in the corner. There's a self-playing piano or something, and it's not working. And there's a thing in it. There's like a metal box stuck in it. You want to take a look at that? See if you can fish it out or make the piano play something? I don't know.
Was this down? I don't remember this. The piano?
Yeah. Justin was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you were pooping.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's that box.
Okay, so Nick, you walk over to the piano
Now we're talking.
and
Feeling much more comfortable than talking to people.
and yeah, exactly. So you walk over to the piano, and in that vein, you were like, okay, goodness, this is something I can relate to. It's something mechanical,
Right.
because it's a self-playing piano.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
Try and just look at it, fix it. There's a thing in it, a box or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a whatever's higher, your spot hidden or your mechanical skill.
There's nothing in spot hidden, so what does that make it? Just the number that's next to
It's
it.
the base, which is 25.
And mechanical.
Or whatever engineering skill you have.
I've got engineering, which is 6.
Do that. Yep, do that.
Nope. Okay. 26.
Okay. So you got it.
Right.
That sounds like a hard success.
Yes, it is.
So you instantly are like, oh yeah, I know what this is. This isn't just a regular piano player. It will do that, but this is an elaborate safe. That thing that you found is the thing that Kirk found in the inside of it is like a welded metal box, and you need to do something with the piano to open that contraption.
Like
Play the right song.
Like play the right song.
Like putting too much air into a balloon.
I explained that, and then just kind of look around. Is anybody kind of looking at Sandy? Does anybody play the piano?
Well, I mean, yes,
Okay.
of course.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Found
That would have been nice to know.
a contact lens.
Can you
is
eat it?
I mean,
Keep it for... No, I don't.
yuck. It was under my cup, and
I just
Okay.
figured that's a thing that Sandy probably would have
Okay.
picked up in her time as.
I think that's an unreasonable skill, and I don't think we should play this game. It's unreasonable. Okay, you have okay.
It's unreasonable that a woman in her 40s wouldn't know how to play the piano.
I'm just commenting on you being so timid about making that an answer. Okay, great. You play the piano.
Yeah, and so I bust out. Oh, I don't know. Let's say America the Beautiful.
Okay. Where you're everybody roll a Constitution.
Oh, I fail.
Okay.
95. That's a bet.
Had a hard success.
Okay. Okay. So everybody who failed starts crying. Everybody who succeeded does not cry because you didn't find it that moving.
So of course I started crying because I'm so moved by my own playing.
Moan.
I just am so patriotic.
So yeah.
Well, fun fact, I
hold on.
I am moved to anger, not
Yeah.
to.
They're angry tears. I
They're
think that's what's happening.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I bet. Mr. Vietnam vet.
Yep.
So, okay, so Sandy finishes playing. That was all very sweet and touching, except for Kirk, who didn't give a shit, and except for I can't remember.
Stan.
His name. Stan.
Stan's real.
Who's just real bugged. You realize that was not the song you needed to play.
Can I check the bookshelves for sheet music?
Yeah. You do library use, whatever.
What if I now, having done that, rather than be trying to be performative, go what, or maybe ask, gents, what's a song that might be something that would trigger such a thing? Chopstick or
I failed, but just barely. So I spent some luck to land a spot hidden.
Okay.
By the Valkyrie.
As Stanley is rummaging through the bookshelves looking for a thing to play, he realizes, my God, there's a fucking piano bench. And he runs over to the piano bench and finds a whole bunch of sheet music.
Okay, now we're talking. Hey, Sandy, can you play any of this?
I think I could give it a go.
What are hit points? What are my?
It's like your Constitution plus something divided by 10 or something. Something like that.
Eyes. Your Constitution. Eyes.
Sorry, say that again.
Your Constitution plus your size divided by 10.
There you go.
Hey, maybe you're using the wrong mic too, Justin. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, I have to get an adapter for my headset to work, so I'm like,
Okay. Yeah, when you talk really loud, it sounds great.
yeah. So, enunciate.
Start yelling.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna do a shoot. I was gonna do maybe a library use on the sheet music and see if I can, or I mean, I guess it's technically a spot hidden type thing, but see if maybe I can see something on one of the pieces of music to denote that, hey, this is the thing to play.
Sure. Yeah.
36, that is a success.
So Sandy finds all of the pieces of the music are like in pristine order, except for one thing of music, and that it looks very well worn. And you kind of suss out that that's the one to use.
Okay. So I pull it out, and then I attempt to play it.
Can you play it? Is it too complicated for you?
Sure. Yeah.
Dex?
It's your art. It's your art skill. It could be Dex. Yes, but
Yeah, let's just. Oh, bud, that's real bad. 97. Nope.
that technically is a fumble.
Oh shit.
So
What does a fumble look like in this case?
I'm about to tell you. So as Sandy is hammering out this song, a very eerie sounding song, and all of you get very unsettled that this type of music would be in such a bench and in this house, and slam on the end, and because this is so hard for you to play, you take 1 sanity damage, and you're just exhausted and you're done. Nothing happens, and you just put your head down, and as you do that, you hit a switch that turns on the automatic playing and starts playing the music, because it's a sheet music, you know, that plays the automatic thing, and it starts, gears start turning, and then you hear a loud spring pop, and you obviously open up the secret contraption.
Nice.
So, sorry to keep doing this, but hit points is what, your constitution plus your.
Size.
Size
Where do we
divided
get-
by 10.
Your size is your, oh crap, it's your power, no,
What? No, your size is just one you roll for.
Yeah.
It's a stat. Not your build, your size. Should have just been one of the ones you rolled for.
7, you got 7 for your size. That should be something else, though, 2d6.
You mean 70?
7 plus 6 times,
Oh, it's right here. 65.
yes,
Shit, I'm
65,
sorry.
there you go, yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It is a stat.
Okay, so which one of you is going to pick it up? Pick up the item.
I'll do it.
Okay. So, Stanley, you walk over to the back of the piano, and you pull out a key. This key, it looks like it belongs to a piano. Like it's a piano key, the one you'd like use to like open, you know, the bench or whatever. But yeah, and you can tell the same feeling you got from the book you get with this key. It feels special to you.
Okay.
Everyone else feels that as well.
All right.
And as this happens, the doors slide open, and Mr. Lang is standing there holding a tray of drinks. There was a bourbon, a vodka tonic, and a whiskey sour. I don't remember. Gin and tonic. Okay. And he walks in and he sets it on the table and he says, "Please sit."
All right.
Okay. Buddy kind of looks nervous, like, is he going to notice that we messed with his piano?
I'm gonna casually slide that key into my pocket and go sit down.
Great. Everybody else sit down?
I sit on the piano
Yeah.
first, like, trying to, again, to, like, the fact that we
Perk's just gonna stand in a corner and drink his whiskey.
And he's just gonna sit on the couch.
Okay. Do as you wish, he says. So as you sit down, this feeling hits you again, all of you, that you have all been in this room before. And as you're sitting there, Mr. Lang starts to speak, and he says, "My name is Mr. Lang. I am Aunt Nash's oldest child." So, you heard Nancy before, and this time you can't tell what he said. "I've been instructed to tell you that there are 8 items in the home that hold significance to our dear mother. She is resting and can't find them herself. Since you have had previous dealings with these items, you must find them and bring them to our mother. Only then can she be free to give you her reward. If you
Can I?
yes,
No. Well, no. This would be something that happens without any verbalization. Can I try to? Can I do an occult roll to see if he's fucked up or what?
Yes, you can.
Okay, my occult is okay, and I have a backstory for it for why.
Okay.
And that failed, but I'm gonna push it. Oh shit. And that is a regular success.
Okay. So, the description for Mr. Lang, just generally, is he's a very, very odd-looking man, very tall and lanky, with sharp, barbed wisps of straight hair coming to the top of his head. But as Stanley is looking at him further and hearing him speak in this really weird way, you notice that he means you no harm, but is obviously not human. Although this getup is convincing, despite it being quite ugly.
Okay.
So, okay, do with that info what you will.
Okay. So, okay.
Well, that's just Stanley though. No one else.
Okay, real quick recap. 8 items.
8 items.
Okay.
Mother?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm confused here too, Mr. Lang. You want us to find 8 items in the house
Yes.
because Mother wants them? Your
Yes.
mother.
Yes.
And we do that and we get money?
If that's what you wish, yes.
Oh.
I guess I just look around to see what everyone else's reactions are. Like, is this normal?
I look contemplative, like I'm very interested in doing this.
I see there are differing opinions. You each have had a setback, have you all not? Your memories are gone. Mother can fix this.
Okay.
Like if we find all 8 items, we get our memories back? Like, or what?
Yes.
Is she my mother?
Yeah.
She is our mother.
Our mother?
The royal we.
Yeah, is this the royal we?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mr. Lang, can you tell us how we were chosen to come here?
Because you've been here before.
Wait. Well, that's interesting. And Buddy looks around at everybody.
That's fucking interesting, man.
You guys all have memory loss too?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Big time.
Yeah.
Sorry. Meta commenter or question. That was part of the character creation, right? Was that
Yeah.
we don't remember it
Yeah.
prior to 8 years ago?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't remember much of anything before the war, and I always just kind of chalked that up to the whole PTSD thing.
Yeah, you know, that self-talk is a big other thing. There.
It's about that same comment. PTSD wasn't a phrase that got used before, like maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah. Shell shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-talk.
Yeah.
Shell shock.
I'll take it.
Self-talk.
Man of the world.
I must tend to mother.
Can we talk to Mother?
Hey, what items? What? Hey,
She's
what?
resting. You must
What are these
search
items?
the home for the 8 items.
What
Is-
are they? And where are they? Where are the items? You know.
Cannot say.
Do you
Dude.
know?
What?
I was not alive when forms were made.
Do we just get them and then that's it, or is there like an altar we need to place them on, or a box we put them in, or something like that to know that we got all 8, or what's going on there?
What do we do with them once we have them?
Yeah.
You will know what to do when you find them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Goodbye for now. If you need me for any assistance, ring this bell.
And he holds up a bell. And it's very ornate.
Is this like a shake bell or
A shake bell.
Kirk rings the bell.
He scurries away and closes the door behind him.
yeah, make no move to grab the bell.
Kirk rings the bell.
Nothing happens. And
What,
you
hey?
realize
That son of a bitch! He was lying to us!
he did just now give it to us.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm gonna actually take a nice big sip of my bourbon. How does it taste?
it's really good. You're surprised that he had this good of bourbon. It tastes great.
oh, I've been drinking my G&T the whole time.
And you're all surprised at how good they taste.
Okay.
I say, this is the best gin and tonic I've ever had.
And Mr. Lang, he knows how to make them, I guess.
So
Must-
who's drinking right now?
Stan.
Yeah, I didn't order it.
Okay, both of you
I am
roll.
too.
Who?
Kirk
Sorry?
as well. Kirk
Okay.
as well.
All 3 of you roll Constitution.
Woo! That is a fail.
That is a horde success. 1 point away from an extreme success.
Fail.
Yeah.
James, you succeeded,
Yeah, hard success.
and then Kirk
Fail.
fail. Okay.
Yep.
Both of you start to get a little drowsy, and you start nodding off a little bit. And
It's gin and tonics.
and what's your name? Sandy. The 2 S's are getting me. Sandy has enough time to say that, and then she just is past that on the couch. And Kirk, you were standing up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you fall asleep. You hit the ground, and roll strength.
Okay. That is a hard success.
Okay. You luckily slump down to the ground asleep, but you don't hurt yourself as you fall.
I go, lightweights, and then I just throw the rest of mine back.
Okay. You throw the rest of yours back, and you instantly go out.
What?
You were fine, but the last bit of that just sent you over.
Nope. And I just go for the door. I limp to the door. He's got a limp.
You go to the door, and it's locked.
Is there a window?
There are, but they are very heavy-duty paned. I mean,
I guess he goes to Stanley and slaps him a little bit, shakes him a little bit.
James, roll Constitution.
Oh my, that is an extreme success.
Okay. So you wake up, and with your shell shock, you scream and punch Guy right in the face. Buddy right in the face, knocking him out cold, and then you also fall asleep. So you are all unconscious.
The wrong person to try.
So you all are asleep, but as you are sleeping, you slowly start to wake up, and you're in a very dark room, and all that you see is a table. The room looks very similar to the one you just left. very dark, and it looks like purpley light is coming up through the floorboards, illuminating everything in the room just a little bit. All the windows are covered by sheets. And you see a round table in the middle of the room with 4 candles on it. And you see the shape of a body sitting at the head of the table.
Sorry, 4 seats at the table?
4 seats at the table. There are also 4 candles around the table as well. And you guys...
And you said the seats were all covered with sheets?
No.
Well,
No,
what
sorry.
was
Windows. The windows.
the windows? Oh, okay.
So there are 4 seats. There are 5 places, 4 empty seats.
But 4 candles.
Yes.
So there's not a candle in front of whoever's sitting in the chair.
Hello?
Yeah, Buddy says, Mr. Lang. Question. Mr. Lang?
You can't. You doesn't hear you.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Did I hear Dan say hello?
Yeah. You're all in the same room together.
Okay, I just want to make sure it was.
All right.
We are all now.
That whiskey hit me hard.
Yeah, that was some real strong sleeping juice.
Yeah. That
So-
smells like that.
You all realize that no time has really passed. You've basically been asleep for 5 minutes, basically.
Because Buddy's face still hurts from the punch.
Yes.
So I take the damage better. Is this a different room than we were in?
To spot hidden.
Dude, fuck your fucking dice. I rolled nothing but 90s.
Yeah.
Oh God.
96.
So roll his dice.
Seriously.
Go ahead, roll them again.
My Cthulhu ones are actually pretty good. I've had pretty good luck.
88.
98! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Okay. Well, you notice that you're in a room.
Can I approach the figure?
Yeah. So as Stanley walks up next to the figure, you can see the top of the table as well. The table looks, hold on, like this.
Oh.
You notice that these symbols are on the table, and you notice a figure very similar to
Like-
fortune teller, an animatronic looking
Uh-huh.
fortune teller.
What is it? Big?
Zoltar.
Zoltar.
Those-
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
kind of
There you
that's
go.
some of the inspiration. So this is the figure at the head of the table. It is an animatronic.
Zoltar.
What you gonna read us our futures or what?
As you say that, you realize you are talking to nothing. Like it is just there's nothing powering this. There's nothing going on right now.
Where are the candles in relation to the table? Like, are they on symbols or
They're
like
like
in
here.
the middle, on the outside kind of a thing?
Yeah, imagine them on each of the symbols.
Oh, on this.
I'm gonna poke the dummy. As I say, are you gonna read us our futures or what? Just to see if it
Okay.
is truly inanimate.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
Is it encased in glass like that, or is
No. It's
it like in a chair?
no, it's wearing clothing like this. It's very obviously
Like a
metallic. But you notice there's a bare spot on the back where there's no clothes.
Like its entire back or like just the back of its head?
Its entire back. It doesn't have any clothes on it.
Can I check its pockets for anything?
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Okay.
I am going to take a seat at the table, and maybe this is what needs to happen to make this
Where you sit.
thing kick off. Let's say the
I'm standing next to the dummy, So I just go ahead and sit down at the sun.
Okay.
Kirk will sit on the cloud.
Okay. 1 second while I get this set up.
So we all got. Anyone got a light?
Yeah.
What am I talking about? We all got lights. We all smoke, right?
No, I don't smoke. Actually, yeah, I do. No, wait. Do boxers smoke?
It's the '60s. Everyone smokes.
Yeah, they're right.
Buddy, you gonna join us?
Yeah, reluctantly he sits down, obviously at the lightning bolt.
All right, I'll go ahead and start lighting them if that's okay.
Oh, I thought they're not lit already.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, where are you guys again? Trevor, is it the moon?
Yeah. Clockwise.
I'm at the sun.
Kirk's at the cloud.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so you light the candles. And as you light the candles, it's very odd that it's a blue flame.
That is
As
indeed
you
odd.
light the candles, the animatronic sits up, and you notice a glow emanating from its back.
I guess Buddy kind of like looks behind it.
And you notice there is a keyhole of light coming out of its back.
I say that to everybody, but also more specifically to Stan, because he's got the key, right?
Mm-hmm. I pull the key out and I hand it to Buddy. Let Buddy do it.
He refuses. No.
No, I ain't doing that.
I mean, you're right there too.
Yeah.
You can do
All right,
that, huh?
okay. I thought it might be fun for you. I'll be a mechanical machine and all. Whatever. So I stick it in and feel for which way to turn it.
So as you stick it in, it's like magnetically gets like pulled in. And it instantly just starts turning itself.
Oh. Hey, look at that.
So you go sit down, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I sit back down.
And as it starts winding, the gears just start turning, and a purplish blue glow just starts to go throughout all its cracks and seams. And it says, I didn't think about the voice for this character really. But,
Hey, so a quick aside, Connor. I'll give you my login info for voice mod so that you can use it for recordings like this if you want.
It says, "Welcome. Take a seat."
We did.
You did. I'm gonna wave my hand in front of its face to see if it does any sort of, if it recognizes movement at all. Oh, it just sharply turns and looks at you.
Like a ventriloquist,
Yes.
knocking sound.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Here we are. Play it out.
So as this is happening, you see a glow start happening in front of its hands, and a deck of cards appears, and it says, "Do you want to share your fortune?"
Fortune in like money, or fortune as in like your future?
It doesn't say anything.
And share with whom? Each other?
It says, "Do you want to share your fortune?"
I ask it if she's mother. Are you mother?
Sure, I'll share my fortune.
Okay, so as that happens, Trevor, since you're first, you need to roll. Actually,
Kirk look like again?
Just like muscular, scruffy, a little tired, kind of going for like a dirty, washed out boxer kind of look.
Boxer, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As this happens, these cards get dealt to the table.
Cool.
And you notice where you're sitting. Confusing to do. So Sandy is sitting at career. Stanley is sitting at romance. Buddy is sitting at finances, and Kirk is sitting at health and happiness.
Huh.
It says, and it looks to Sandy, and it says, "Flip a coin."
Sandy was at the. Yeah. I look around.
Sorry, these are in order. Like, romance is the sun, finances is the lightning bolt,
Yeah.
so on. Okay.
Okay, is there a coin to flip?
Yeah, there's a coin magically in front of you in the deck.
Okay. I flip it.
Heads or tails?
I've got a coin.
Oh,
Do you want me
okay,
to?
what was it?
You want me to flip it?
Yeah,
What'd you call it, Trevor?
I
it's
said
called
heads.
heads.
It is tails.
Tails. Who do you have?
No, I'm on career.
You have, you're in career? Okay, you got... Oh, that's the lovers? Can't remember. I have a hard time seeing. Sorry, this is being... Oh, it's the Wheel of Fortune, okay. Here to Pat Sajak.
Not yet.
It says, "Bad luck, resistance to change, and breaking cycles is your way of life, Sandy." And as she says this to you, you gotta roll.
Resistance to change?
You gotta roll.
Does it sound like me?
So as she says this, you start to feel really self-conscious, and you roll a hundo die.
I. Well, it's first advocated for change. Say 39.
39. Not feeling bummed. Second, this one section that got mixed up. Sorry guys, one second. I'm changing everything around. I got things mixed up.
So what was it again? Resistance to change. So you said.
Yeah, and he said, but then he also said breaking norms. So it seemed somewhat opposed to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what'd you get? 36?
39.
39. Okay. So, in your head, you have a memory of before you were 8 years ago, of you being pushed off a bridge as a child. And this strikes fear into you, and now you remember you have a phobia of crossing bridges. It is Gethyrophobia.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right.
I have a feeling that's going to be extremely inconvenient at some point.
I imagine.
Okay. Next one.
Romance. Who's the little lover boy here?
Whoa.
She's got
That's
Now, voice is Gus.
buddy.
Buddy! Your name should be Gus.
what I think that isn't romance me.
Yes.
Oh, Stanley. We'll get to you. Yours is the sun.
Isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is all sorts of mixed up.
What if I don't feel like sharing my fortune?
It's coming one way or the other.
Okay.
So you are the son. Wait. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'm the son.
But is that the card?
That's what
That's-
I asked to verify that. I didn't.
No,
I didn't hear the
no.
beginning of it.
No. Yeah. Oh, this got mixed up then.
He said his card was romance.
Yes, I did.
Should it not be?
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. No, yes, James, you are the son. Okay.
So flip a coin, Stanley.
Oh, I need to call it though, right?
Yes.
All right, heads. So I flipped it before I called it, and it was tails, and so I was like, "Oh, that's 2 tails in a row." It's got heads has got to be coming up, so I said heads, and it was tails again.
Tails, Stanley, doesn't bode well for you. Your inner child longs for money. You are always feeling down and you're overly optimistic. Your parents are never gonna come home with the presents you wanted for Christmas.
Now you roll Hondo die.
36.
You remember as a child that you would ask your parents things for Christmas, and because your parents weren't really wealthy, you always knew you weren't really going to get what you asked for, and one day your mom got sick of you, so while she was sewing, she poked you in the back with a needle. And now you have a fear of needles or pins. And it's called anetophobia. So there's that.
Now the next, we got the high priest for you, buddy. You roll the dice. You roll the coin.
Oh,
You flip a coin.
yes. Tails.
Tails. James, will you flip it?
And it is heads.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
How do I roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Okay.
It says, buddy, you have too many secrets and you're disconnected from your intuitions. You always withdraw and are silent around those you love.
And you realize as a child that when you would try to avoid people in your silence, you would like to hang out in your closet as a child, and that's where you acquired your arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia?
Yep.
Which in the closet?
Yep. Spiders would come on you or jump on your face, and you would be all sorts of spooky, scared.
Yay.
Last but not least, we got Kirk.
All right.
Is the fool. Flip a coin, Mr. Kirk.
I want that tails. I want that tails, James.
Tails! We have our first successful
Yeah!
call.
You're the only one we can really count on. New beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, and a free spirit. Ah, what a wonderful thing you are, Kirk. But these things come with a price.
And you roll your D. Roll your 100.
19.
19. So, because of all the new beginnings and the spontaneity that you have, you remembered as a child you had a problem of reading too many books. You have bibliomania, an obsession with books and or reading.
Okay. I never knew that.
And I'll wait a second. For Nick to get back.
Bibliomania.
Oh my gosh. Is it raining? It must be raining. My dog is soaking wet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. It's supposed to rain through Saturday.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here in Twin tomorrow. I'm not really excited.
I use that bathroom so much, but it seems really different. So, okay, so Kirk just got a mania. Okay. His spontaneity and his and whatnot causes him to, him being a free spirit causes him to start too many books and read. That's what he did as a child. It's his bibliomania. He just can't help but read things. So, so the gypsy, the fortune teller, says to you all now, it says, "Take these cards." She hands them to you. She says, "You must all face your fears and phobias and manias if you wish to acquire your item." Yeah.
Did you... I don't know when you did it, but you switched the cards. At least, I think Roman... Or no.
What
Oh,
had,
they're the same.
what had happened, it was whatever.
Does it not matter?
It doesn't matter at this point now.
Okay.
So, what do I need to add to my items? Is it
Tarot card?
Yeah, add a tarot card. I believe, if I read everybody's correctly, on my screen, Trevor had Wheel of Fortune, James had Sun, Nick had High Priest, and Justin had the Fool.
So I had Sun sitting at the Sun corner?
Yeah, that was a straight up coincidence.
Okay.
Those symbols mean nothing, by the way.
Right. No, I figured.
Okay, wait, so what was mine again?
Yours was the High Priest card.
What you saying? It does matter? Or you're not saying it doesn't matter?
The symbols on the table don't matter.
Okay, that was reference for you.
These cards may come into play later. So
Mine-
they absolutely will come into play later.
So
But
mine was the High Priest again?
yes.
Okay. That's, yeah. I assume these do not have the special significance that the key and the book had. Yes or no?
These, you can tell they are magical in nature, very similar to the key and the book.
Okay.
Speaking of which, you notice that the... Oh, never mind.
Well, yeah. Is he done? Is he done talking?
The fortune teller?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start to power down, and you can hear it faintly saying, "Come see me when you face your fear." Power goes out of the animatron, and you have your cards.
Can I check the back to see if I can get the key back?
You look back there, and it's just solid metal. There was no hole. It looks like there was no hole there to begin with. The keys are just gone.
Okay. Okay. All right. I really need to pee, but I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Look at that.
And as you guys stand up to leave, all of the flames from the candles look like they go down inside of the candles, hit the table, and go to the center of the table. And out of a flash of blue light, you see a crystal ball there that just appears out of nowhere.
Oh boy.
Can we look in the crystal ball?
Huh?
Can we look in the crystal ball?
Yes. So roll spot hidden.
Ooh, that is a failure. 97.
Ooh.
I think that's a flop, isn't that?
Yeah, that's probably a
Yeah.
fumble. I think.
Table to break. Is it on the table or just floating?
It's on the table.
Oh.
Is that a fumble with a 97, right?
It depends on how high your spot hidden is.
45.
Yeah, that's so you go to pick it up and look at it, and you drop it out of your hand, and it falls and hits you on the toe.
Oh no.
It doesn't hurt you actually,
No, I was gonna say, how heavy is it? Is it like a bowling ball?
but it rolls towards
Buddy.
Buddy.
What do you do? I guess I'd pick it up.
Is it like a? Oh, so it doesn't have like a base. It's just an orb.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like a palantir.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I pick it up.
okay. So you pick it up and you look inside of it, and inside the glowing fire, you see a swirly-looking rune.
Swirly dervish.
Swirly derby. And you see this symbol.
Lovely.
It's like a spider.
As each of you look at this symbol, you notice all the purple light starts to fade and the room fills with black. And you wake up on the floor in this room.
Back in the study.
Back in the study.
Same position.
and it's almost instantaneous. Like it's like
It's like we awoke abruptly from a dream.
yeah. So you're all kind of standing or sitting around in a circle in the same way that you were in the room.
Can I check my pocket that I put the tarot card in to see if it's in there?
And it is. Each of you have your tarot card.
Not holding the ball anymore, though.
No, you're holding it. You still have
Oh,
it.
still have it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You get a feeling that, holy shit, I think this is one of the things we're supposed to
Yeah, I
find.
was just about to say. But I do say that. Like
Yeah?
I feel like I have one of the 8.
I think you might be right there.
Ring the bell.
Who has the bell?
Kirk?
I think Kirk has it.
Yeah, I'll ring the bell.
So you ring the bell, and the room.
Wait, weren't we supposed to take the things to the...
He said we'll know what to do when we get them.
Okay. Who's the she with?
So you, Mr. Lang comes scurrying through this door right here,
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, good. You found one."
Oh, all right.
So I give it to him.
I do not want it. I cannot touch it.
Okay, well, I don't want it. What do I do with it?
You keep it. When you have all 8, you will know what to do.
Well, it seems to me like we keep coming back to this room, so maybe we could just leave it out anytime.
Or
Sure.
should I hold on to it?
I think we should hold on to it. I think we should hold
Yeah,
on to it.
yeah, we might need it to get something else. Plus, I'm sure it just fits in one of our bags. We're all carrying a bag or something, or purse or something.
You are carrying back.
Oh!
Oh,
Well, you've got a tool belt. Why are you surprised? Just drop it in one of your pockets.
I was about to say, is it big enough that I can just... Or is it small enough rather that I can...
yeah, it's like a snow.
Well, then, yeah, like I stick it in one of my pouches.
Okay. I was thinking it was more like
No,
it's not a bowl, like not quite that big, but still bigger.
Snow globe.
Bigger than a snow globe.
Okay. What do I call it? Glass orb? What do you call it?
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. Jeez Louise.
Not actually.
And okay, so yeah, you put it in your pocket, and then Mr. Lang goes out the room to the north, and he scurries through. But he leaves the door open, and then he scurries out the other room, and you don't hear him again.
With the door being open, I think before the situation, Buddy would have made a bolt for it, like getting out of here. Where he is the one who found it, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Maybe
Nah.
see what happens.
Maybe this isn't so bad.
Now we can. Looks like maybe we can explore the house now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head through the door that Mr. Lang went through.
So you go through that door, and it is a very well stocked, albeit dirty kitchen. Like there's no like gross food everywhere, but obviously like there's the dust and the like it's a very well stocked kitchen, and that's it for now.
Okay. It is also 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. That's where I want to stop.
perfect.
Nice.
Cool.
That was awesome.
So I wrote, the only thing I did was I wrote the actual like backstory to my character. Should I share that now?
You
or-
can save that.
Yeah.
Will each of you tell me real quick what your phobias were? Because I didn't get to write things down.
Crossing bridges.
No, what was it called?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a hard one to remember for Bridget.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Ah,
James, what was yours?
Mine was anatophobia, fear of needles.
Okay, Nick is arachnophobia.
That's an easy
Tried
one.
and true.
and then Kirk was bibliomania.
I think I know. So if we had gotten the coin flip call correct, we got a mania, and if we got it wrong, we got a phobia.
Yeah. So with normal tarot cards, you shuffle them up, and if it's facing you,
Yeah.
it's a positive, and if it's facing away from you, it's a negative. And so that's all I was trying to do. And so there you go.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. By the way, I just put a quarter in my dice set.
Yeah. My D&D has a penny in it.
Bet you do too.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just now realized, Justin, this whole time I'm like, you look like you're in a hotel room.
Yeah.
It's because you are in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Or is it your hotel?
Yeah. Yeah. We got work to twin, so.
Nice. Cool. All right.
Well, it's nice that you got a room to yourself. You don't have a roommate you got to bother.
Oh, I know. It's fantastic. I'm the only one right now.
Pizza.
Yeah.
That sounds real good.
Pizza in a hotel room is just one of the greatest things in the world.
It
Right?
really is. It really is.
One of those things.
Cool. All right. Well, so same time next week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Connor.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.